Hey everyone, I'm at Magic Kingdom today. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different on my vlog. I am here with family, so we're going to do as much as possible in a week. And I'm going to do a whole series and show you how I plan my Disney trips and how you can get as much in as possible. So hit that subscribe button and make sure that you can see all the videos, because I'm going to have lots and lots of tips coming your way. Here's the locker room right when you come in to Magic Kingdom. It's good if it's going to be hot during the day like it is today, and then cooler. Then you can put sweatshirts, jackets in here, because it's gonna get to 59 tonight, so we definitely brought some provisions to stay warm. Here's the size of the large locker. You can see we've got a sweater and another sweatshirt in there. Trying to see the size of my hand. You can see it's pretty big. You could definitely fit a few things in there. The lockers are $10 for the day for the large, and you can put packages in there if you buy something. So it's a pretty nice thing to do if you're going to be at the parks all day, which we are. It's early in the morning. We're probably going to be here till midnight. It's Christmas time in Magic Kingdom. The tree's up. It's gorgeous. Oh, I love it. I highly recommend Christmas time at Magic Kingdom if you have a chance. If you've watched my vlogs before, you know that I love the trolley show, and the Christmas trolley show is one of the most magical. We walked in just in time. I have a really good habit of doing this. In the morning, you gotta see the show, you guys.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be on the cheer. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Singing the bells will start. From the little makes the bigger makes the carols and every day's a day for day. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I love it at Halloween. I love it during the regular season, but there's nothing like Magic Kingdom at Christmas. Okay, so we are walking towards our first Fast Pass today, which is Peter Pan, and I highly recommend getting a Fast Pass for this one because it always has a 70-minute wait or longer. So get a Fast Pass there, get a Fast Pass for Mine Train. We have a Fast Pass for Pirates of the Caribbean. It can be a short line or a long line depending, but we're coming back to Magic Kingdom at the end of the week. So we have Fast Passes for Big Thunder Mountain, Splash Mountain, and I cannot remember the other one. But I highly recommend doing 2 days at Magic Kingdom, and especially if you're not doing a park hopper pass, you're definitely going to want to do 2 days at Magic Kingdom. But if you don't have an annual pass, well, first of all, I will say having an annual pass can save you a lot of money in the end if you're going to go more than a couple times a year. But if you're only going like once a year or once every couple of years, you know, you're going to do the park hopper pass, so that way you have the freedom to choose if the parks are closing early. Say Hollywood Studios closes at 8, but Magic Kingdom's open until midnight. You just hop over, you watch the fireworks, you ride some rides. Late at night is a good time to ride some rides. So we're here early in the morning, like I said. We're gonna do Peter Pan first, and that's one of my favorite rides. And I'm gonna show you guys around and give you tips throughout this whole series. So tomorrow is going to be Hollywood Studios. Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair is happening. If you're walking by the castle, you might want to check it out. I love Rapunzel, it's so great. We're heading around the castle back this way towards Fantasyland. This is such a beautiful view over here by the water. Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair is still going. Look at that magnificence. Here's Peter Pan's flight. I was chosen. I was one of the special ones chosen to hand this red card to the cast member. I always get so excited for Peter Pan's flight. I have to do this first when I come to Magic Kingdom because it's been one of my favorite rides of all time since I was a little kid, and it's great to have a Fast Pass for it because the line just winds around and around and around. It's such a short ride, so it's super fun, but you can feel a little bit frustrated if you stood in line for 70 minutes for like a 2.5-minute ride. Okay, so now now, we are headed to our reservation for quick service lunch at Be Our Guest. I've done videos on this before. I will link those below. I'll show you a little bit this time too, but we are rushing because we did a few other things, and so we were trying to take some pictures and things like that. So we took a little too long, and our reservation is right now, but usually they have a grace period of a few minutes, so we should be okay. Here we are, Be Our Guest check-in right here. Even though I have vlogged about Be Our Guest before, I have not shown you something that I am going to be showing you in just a few seconds. They have their Christmas tree up and the Christmas decorations. Ah, look, there's the Christmas tree in the distance. Look at my face right now, you guys. Christmas. If you watch my vlogs for a while, you know how much I love Christmas and Be Our Guest. It's like two of my favorite things in the same place. It's always snowing here, but it looks even more magical with Christmas decorations. Look at the tree. Oh my gosh. There is Lumiere. Ah, there he is. Lumiere. Oh, look. I'm so happy. As long as it's Christmas, I truly believe. Have you guys seen Belle's Christmas movie? If you have, let me know in the comments below because I love it. Got my usual quinoa salad, and look where we found to sit right in front of the tree. This is the best view in the entire restaurant, I think. Here's another meal. This is another allergy meal. My family, we all have to be gluten-free, but this is a turkey sandwich on a millet bread. It looks delicious, and the fries. And there's the holiday cups. Yay! We just had a fantastic lunch as Be Our Guest, as you saw, and we have a little bit of time to kill before our 7 Dwarfs Mine Train Fast Pass. So I thought I would take a second to give you a tip. As far as doing the Fast Passes, you should definitely stay at a Disney resort. There's a lot of reasons to stay at a Disney resort, but you have extra magic hours. You can go into the parks either early or late. If you're staying at the resort, that's only for resort guests, like either like an hour early or a few hours late that you can stay. Everyone else has to leave. They can't do the rides, so it's a great way to get a lot of rides in. So that's one reason to stay there. But another reason is, if you stay at a Disney resort 60 days in advance, you can get your Fast Passes. You get 3 free ones per day. After you use those, you can get more Fast Passes, but that's how you get the Fast Pass for 7 Dwarfs Mine Train. It is so difficult to get, but if you get on 60 days in advance of your trip, I guarantee you, you will probably get a Fast Pass for it, and you'll be so happy because that line is ridiculously long, like 2 hours all the time. Such a fun ride. But yeah, we're gonna look around Belle's Village because we got some time to kill. And another good tip is the Little Mermaid ride is really close to 7 Dwarfs Mine Train. It's really close to Be Our Guest, and so we're gonna do that soon because that usually only has like a 10 to 20 minute wait. So I would not get a Fast Pass for that. It's such a fun ride. But yeah, I would. That's a really good way to plan it. Have lunch over here, get a Fast Pass for Mine Train, kill some time with Little Mermaid, and you can kind of stay in one place so you're not walking all over the place. Decided to put on my ears so it would be more festive for the Christmas party later. But I'm inside my favorite shop. I know I've showed you guys this before, but I keep looking at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, look how Christmassy everything is. There's Belle in her Christmas dress. Well, actually it's her regular dress, but a Christmas mask. There's a Christmas tree. When I was little, my VHS looked like this, and it's a notebook. And you can actually see like a picture of the tape on the inside. That is the cutest.
I'm waiting for you. Oh, this is such a great story.
I got who's it and what's it for.
It's with a ticket from me. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, my oh my, look like a boy too shy, ain't gonna kiss.
She was my absolute favorite princess when I was about 6 and 7. I used to swim all the time and go underwater, pretend I was a mermaid. Oh, that ride is so great. And now it's perfect timing. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. So bright. Okay, that's better. I had to put my sunglasses on. So, anyway, I was about to say that's perfect timing. So we went around Belle's Village Gifts, checked out that area. took a few pictures, went to Little Mermaid, and now it's 1:25, so our fast passes are good. You have a window, so you have a window between, ours is 1:25, 2:25, and you can go a little bit late. There is a grace period. I wouldn't go too late. It kind of depends on the cast member probably in the day. You can go about 5 minutes early, so this worked out perfect for us because it's about 1:30 right now. I'm not going to film it because A, I love this ride, and B, I don't like to film roller coasters because I want to just hold on. But I'll show you guys what the ride looks like. Alright, we just did Mine Train and it was amazing. One of my favorite rides. It's very short though, so like I said, try to get that fast pass because standing in line is kind of torture. Now we're in line for It's a Small World, and this is one of my favorites. It's a classic Disney ride, so if you have kids or if you don't have kids, you have to ride this ride. I don't care if you think the song is annoying because it is so much fun. It's one of Walt's original creations, and it's always a pretty short wait, so this is a good one before we do our Pirates of the Caribbean Fast Pass because it's only 15 minutes and it's really close to Mine Train. Pinocchio's Village House to the YMCA. Those are so cute. Fist bump your neighbor. This was the first ride that I ever rode when I was like a year old at Disney World. So many happy memories here. And yes, I sing along every time. Celebrates diversity, besides the fact that it is so nostalgic for me. It has such a beautiful message. We're about ready to do our last third fast pass for the day. Not our last, because after we do that we will be eligible for more. So we've done a lot in between. We've done It's a Small World, we've done Carousel, we've walked around a lot of the shops. It's really good to kind of like space out your fast passes too, so I always like do one before lunch and kind of think about where you're going to be for lunch. So Peter Pan wasn't that far from Be Our Guest, and then you can, you know, like in the morning sometimes you like to look at the Emporium and do the Main Street stuff, and then afternoon it's nice to have two pretty close together. So we had Mine Train, we did some more stuff in Fantasyland, some more of the rides there, and now we're at Pirates of the Caribbean, we're in Adventureland, and after that we can go to Frontierland, do some of those rides, do Haunted Mansion. We'll be eligible for another fast pass like I said, so as soon as you use that third one you can go into the app and you can it'll tell you you're eligible for another one. So you do that, and then once you do that one, it'll tell you you're eligible for another one. You can do that until the end of the day. Now that doesn't mean that something like everything's available. The most popular ones are not going to be available at the end of the day. So it's good to get your fast passes out of the way. Some people do like to do them all at once in the morning, and that's cool too, whatever you like to do. But those are your options with the fast passes, and we're on to Pirates.
Behold, I'm after. Strike your colors, you brazen witch. No need to expose your superstructure. Go on now. Quiet, you screw. I gain my gun. Search all you want, Captain.
I looked at the fast passes and the options available were things that we had already ridden. So we decided actually not to get our fourth fast pass today because we are getting ready for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. So the park closes at 6 and the Christmas party starts at 7, and that's only available to guests who have bought their special tickets for the Christmas party. I highly recommend these parties at the Halloween or the Christmas party if you're here during that time. We're gonna grab a quick snack of fruit. We'll probably eat dinner soon, just a light dinner, so we might have some treats at the Christmas party. We did Country Bears, we did some things at Frontierland. We've had a lot of time to do a lot of things. One thing I recommend is going to a land and kind of staying there for a little bit and doing some of the rides before you move on to something else, because that way you're not walking all over the place. You can see a lot more that way. If you kind of go from one end of the park to the other, you can wear yourself out like so quickly.
Hey, everybody! Tell us, Sam, what great American story are we sharing today?
Today we shall salute the Declaration of Independence. They overthrew the king.
There were battles, there was violence, there were spies and traitors.
Hi ho, and welcome to Great Moments in History.
But just the American parts.
That's right, Sam. We had some ideas to make your show more entertaining.
Entertaining? In a theme park?
Yeah.
Highly unusual.
Say aye! Aye! The ayes have it.
Oh, it appears democracy has spoken.
Queen Georgette, can't you see? The colonists are angry.
We are angry!
The colonists are irate.
We are irate!
The colonists are revolted.
We are revolting! All together now, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness! Great moments in history, great moments in history, great moments in history!
But only the American
Great moments in history, but just the American parts.
Oh, I just saw Great Moments in History with the Muppets for the very first time. I keep trying to catch it, or I'll walk by it and I'll see parts of it, but I'm on my way to someplace else. So it was so much fun to see it because I love the Muppets. Muppets 3D in Hollywood Studios is one of my favorites. They're so cute. I thought the Town Crier was really fun, and Sam the Eagle, but of course Miss Piggy, always my favorite, and anything Muppet related. I love that she was King George, and then the second that King George was, they told her that King George was actually not like the hero of the American story, then she became Georgette Washington. I thought that was pretty funny, so pretty cute. We're gonna go have dinner, and then it's Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. If you want to see more about Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, I covered all of the tips for that last year in my vlog, so I will link that down below. saw the parade, had a great time. I'm gonna go try to meet some characters. I know that I've said before that the lines are usually too long, but I think that this is a slower party. It's a little bit smaller party, not too crazy. The coolest thing about the Christmas party is you can meet princesses with their princes. So let's go meet some princes.
Hello, princess. Hello, hello. It's so lovely to meet you. And like your always.
I know, this is why we need to be in
Now the theme is sweaters. We've seen a lot of those, a lot of good ideas. Ronnie had a really good idea earlier. Our sweater, she thinks that she's going to make one really big sweater.
Very lovely to see you this evening.
Yes, I'm ready for a jolly holiday.
Are you? Oh, very fun to meet you. No, I don't. We haven't taken a picture of your first up on our camera.
Yes.
Very true indeed. I was thinking of getting a nice thing like this, just even my bow tie, you know, and it could think. What do you think? It'll be quite respectful for the holidays, right?
Yes, it'd be great when you do your one-man band
I
too.
think so. Oh, I can put it all around my drum here, right?
Yes.
That'll be quite fun indeed.
Where are you from?
Yes, I have to. What I think you're right.
Wonderful to meet you.
Hello, bonjour. Oh my goodness, I see the intense aspect of sparkles to your message. Yes. Oh, that's so wonderful. You know, Madame Wardrobe always says they've never seen us in sparkles. I think her and the enchanters have a good deal working out right now. You know, the enchanters actually add a little extra magic to the enchanted castle, and so they're a little extra brighter for the holidays. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? You know, she added a little extra sparkle to my yellow dress and my holiday dress. It's wonderful. Thank you so much. What are your favorite holidays? Well, one of my favorite things to do on the holidays is writing a new storybook for Ace for his present. I absolutely love it. I think Chip's going to help me this year. That's so sweet. It's so wonderful. You know, the last year I wrote him another love story, but I think this year I'm going to write him an adventure story. He loves adventure stories. You know, I think to far off places without ever having to leave his favorite chair. That sounds so much fun. Isn't that wonderful? Do you have any wonderful holiday traditions as well?
We love to read the night before Christmas on Christmas Eve. Every year my family does.
I love that. I love the classic stories are always my favorite stories too.
There was not much of a line for Belle, not much of a line for Flynn and Rapunzel and Tiana and Naveen, and I also found Bert and Mary Poppins. I am so excited about this because they were fantastic meet and greets, and there were long waits for Snow White and Prince Charming and Philip and Aurora. They were like about an hour wait, which really isn't too bad. I think it just depends on the night that you go. So I kind of, I still will not stand in line for a really long time for characters, but I didn't stand in line for more than 15 minutes for these. So if you go on a lighter night for one of the parties, Christmas parties or the Halloween parties, you can see so many characters and it's really not that long wait. Maybe it's because it's the parties, but both at the Halloween party and the Christmas party, they were just chatty. They talked for a long time. They spent a lot of time with me. It was great having two characters to talk to also. I really enjoy that because they play off of each other, and then it's just not just like you having to keep up a conversation because they kind of entertain you with conversation. Be sure to subscribe to this video and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and there will be much more soon. Happy holidays! Bye! One last look at the castle before I leave Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Bye!